What's up, family? Hey, Sunday I made a video. Monday I made a video about leaving a legacy, and in that video I was talking about how I was able to see God in my queen, and it's weird because we can always see positive in the people that we care about. We can always see positive in the people that we love. We have um, positive thoughts about. And I also mentioned how that God was asking me, it's like, God was telling me that I need you to seek me, God, in everybody, regardless of what they do, regardless of what they say. And I was like, okay, yeah, right, whatever, no big deal. Um, and I felt like I could do that. I really felt like, okay, yeah, I could see God in anybody, you know. And things are manifesting in my life a lot faster now than they have in the past. I mean, like breakneck speeds, just like boom, 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 boom. And it's crazy because as you grow and go to different levels, you're tested. And we all understand that we're all in school. Every one of us, we're in school. This earth is just a big classroom. We're all in school. And in order to go to the next level, you're tested. And the test is not to show the universe where you're at or God where you're at because they already know. The test is to show you where you're at. And so for a while, I've been feeling like, man, there's an ex that I was involved with. Um, and I've always known that they were trying to destroy my character, and going behind the scenes and lying and, you know, trying to plant seeds of doubt and just other foolishness. And it is what it is. I don't hate that individual. I have no animosity or ill will towards that individual. And again, that's shows my growth and development because in the past it'd have been lights out. It'd have been lights out, and I've grown and matured so much. And I was laying in bed last night and I got a text message and I was looking at it and I was looking at some of the messages that this person, my ex, had, forward, and just the stupid stuff that they were saying. And it's like in the past that would have like put me on one. It'd have been war. It would have straight been war, and I would have been. I'm just leave it at that. It'd have been war. It'd have been war. And it wouldn't have been good at all. I'm laughing because I realized how much of a knucklehead I was. I realized how twisted I used to be. I mean, and I'm wearing this red hoodie. I've never wore this hoodie before, ever. Um, I never wear red, and the only time I've ever worn red was like a kung fu shirt that I've had, you know. But I didn't wear red at all. Again, past issues, past stuff. And so I was like, I'm put on this red hoodie because I've outgrown that mentality, you know. Um, and now I was sitting back, laying in the bed, thinking about the text messages that this person was forwarded, you know. And I was just like, this is crazy, because I just made this video like 3 days ago, and here it is. This person has sent these messages a while back, but they had just been brought to my attention last night. And so, but I knew that they were already going behind the scenes trying to plant seeds of doubt. And that's just who they are. And last night, I remembered the video that I made Monday. Um, and I start smiling because it's like, can you still see God in them? You see what they're doing. You see what their intentions are. And you know it's not good at all. But can you still see God in them? Can you still love them? And that was a challenge. And it really wasn't that big of a challenge. At first, it was like, yeah, I still love them. But I don't know if I see God in them. I don't know if I see you in them, you know? And it was like, why not? Why do you only see God in people you like? Why do you only see God in people you care about? Why do you only see God in people that you have this love for? And as I sat there and I dwelt on that last night, I couldn't help but laugh. You know, it's what I do. You know, I laugh at myself for just being ignorant. And I started smiling. It's like, okay, I said that I could see God in everybody. And boom, here's this test. Major test. Could I still see God? And it's weird because I was talking to another young lady about a post that I made yesterday and talking about being verified. And what I mean by being verified was we all go through things in life. And I've been on this path for years. Way over 20 something years. Way over 20 something years. And I started meditating deep in 95, 96. So probably about 95 is when I really, 94 is when I got on the journey, knowingly got on the journey. 95 is when I started taking it to another level. 96, the wheels fell off and I was forced to dive deeper. And so, because I was trying to tiptoe into this journey, and I can't tiptoe. I couldn't. And so, um, being verified means that you've been validated. You've been checked out. You've been researched. You've been proven to be accurate. You've been proven to be true. What you said has been proven to be true. Okay? And so, when I talk about as far as me, as far as I'm verified, it's man, I've gone through so much, and I don't talk about all the stuff that I've gone through. I don't talk about all the thoughts that I've had, you know, the crazy, twisted thoughts that I've had, you know. But life has shown me over time, you know, how to grow. And it's crazy because I was talking to somebody a while back, and it's like, well, since you've been on this journey so long, why are you just at this point in stage in your life? And I laughed, and I was like, how do you know what stage I'm at in my life? How do you know where I'm at spiritually? And they just looked at me. I said, you make a presumption that we're on the same level spiritually because I talked to you about this stuff. I said, just because we're talking about this and we're engaging in the conversation doesn't mean that this is the spiritual level that I'm at. And that person looked and they were like, you know, kind of shocked that I said that. I said, a doctor talks to you all the time on a level that you're able to understand them. It doesn't mean that's his intellectual level. It doesn't mean that's his understanding, his base understanding. He's speaking to you in a manner into which you can understand him. And they just started smiling. And this video is not about who's who and all that other crazy stuff. It's about, you know what? We're all going to go through things. Don't get so spiritually, caught up. Don't get so high minded. Don't get so excited about your growth and development that you think that you've arrived. As long as you're walking this planet, you're never going to arrive. You're never going to arrive. The deeper you go in your shadow work, the deeper the issues are. And again, I've been dealing with shadow work since '96. I've been dealing with subconscious thoughts and all those twisted emotions and stuff since '96. And the deeper I go, the more stuff I find. And so it's never a point to where, man, you're perfect, and to each their own. You could think that if you want to, but man, I'm telling you, the deeper you go, the more stuff you're going to find, you ain't all that. I promise you, we ain't all that. And at the same time, we should be happy and proud of our growth and development, but not proud and arrogant to where we start looking at others and thinking that we're better than them, we're more advanced than them, or any of that other stuff. Because it's not about that. This is not a competition. This journey we're on, it's an individualized journey, and as long as you're comparing yourself to somebody else, you've completely missed the point of your journey. And so my hope and prayer is that you understand that every time you go to another level, you're going to be tested. Every time you go to another level, you're going to see different things and experience different things just to show you where you're at and to show you if what you're saying is true or not. You could be saying all this stuff, all these great things. Yeah, I'm this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then you go through a speed bump or a test or a trial, and it's like, are you going to revert back to that old negative self-destructive patterns, or are you going to sit there and smile like, oh, I see that, I recognize that for what it is? And it's like, I'm not mad at you for doing that. You're supposed to do that because you're supposed to show me where I'm at. And so it's not a personal thing. It's like you're personally attacking me, even though that's your intention. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. I don't care about your personal attacks. I see it as, okay, it's a test for me to show me where I'm at. It's a mirror for me to see myself. And so as long as I'm looking at myself, I'm not tripping about you and what you're doing. And it's not a narcissistic thing. It's all about, hey, you know what? Man, you're on your own journey. I empathize with you, and I feel for you because you don't understand the karmic debt that you're creating for yourself. But hey, that's part of your own journey. And you're going to have to come to that realization sooner or later. But at this point, I'm looking at it like, hey, it is what it is, and this is where I'm at. I can't control where you're at. Do you? We all create karmic debt, good or bad. And my aim and goal in life is to constantly create positive, loving, karmic debt. You could do what you want to do. You could say the crazy stuff you want to say. To each their own. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to get into no fight with you. I'm not trying to prove who's more spiritual. I'm not trying to prove who can be crazier. I'm beyond that crazy stuff. I love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Don't get caught up. Don't get twisted. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing. Don't get distracted. It's all about you. It's all about you. Whatever they do, how does it affect you? Why does it affect you that way? What is it showing you about yourself? That's all that they're doing. Don't personalize it and get it twisted and react out of emotions. I love you guys. Peace.